All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dice Time. I'm Paul, and we are back with another Marvel United episode. It has been a couple of weeks. We had every intention of recording, but life happens. Um, we had a lot going on, a lot of traveling around the holidays there between Christmas and New Year. And then you can probably hear it in my voice for those of you who have listened before, watched before. We are passing around the sickness. Yeah, it's great. Um, our little guy has RSV, womp womp, and we've all been passing around the, I don't know, sinusy crud, flu cold stuff going around. So we are back. We're almost. Yep, there's Natalie coughing. Yep, we're a bunch right now. So we're almost back. We're feeling a little better, but still working on it. Yeah, we've been trying to rearrange the house, get things. We got some renovations. I don't know, that's that serious, but yeah, we're doing some stuff to the upstairs. So hopefully it'll be good, and we rearranged the space here that we record in partially. It's not completely done yet, but definitely seems to have more space right now. But we're working on it. All right. Well, without further ado, let's jump in here. We have some new stuff going on. Um, First off, I think we have one new character. I'm playing as Iceman. I've played as Iceman before. He's one of my favorites. I'm gonna move this a little bit. There we go. That's better. I'm playing as Iceman. I like him. I think he's gonna go pretty decently against Arcade here, who we're playing against. And Natalie, who are you playing?
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury. I don't think we've used Nick Fury before. Natalie thinks she might have played Nick Fury. I don't know. We've done 75 episodes. I've lost track. And we've definitely played outside of the videos we recorded. So I'm trying to go through some new characters, but depending on how much time I have to set up, I just grab what I think will work okay um, with these villains. Now, Arcade for sure is new. Yeah, he has a red polka dotted bow tie. It does kind of look like a pepperoni pizza. We're playing against Arcade. I really don't think we played Arcade before. I don't know that I've ever played Arcade before. I think I would remember his stuff because it's different than other things. So, he does have a special setup. Heroes can choose Murder World as their starting location. If they do, Arcade's health is decreased by 2. I went ahead and made the decision that we would do that. So his health for 2 players is normally 6, but instead we're down to 4 because we're choosing Murder World as our starting location. Um, and Murder World has an end of turn. You must discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. So you essentially take a damage when you end your turn there. No, yeah, and so this is the second part. Speaking of that. Place face-down threat cards in each location except for the villain and hero starting locations. Keep the remaining 8 cards face down in a threat deck. So I went ahead and set this up. There's quite a few different ones, and I'll just kind of read them as they pop up. Let me think. There were 12 threat cards, and there were pairs of 2, and so there were 6 different threat cards, and there's 2 of each one. Essentially all of them do something when you like reveal them, and you reveal them by moving into a location. And they each have like 4 of them have 2 move icons on the bottom to clear them. 4 of them have 2 heroic symbols, the stars, and then 4 of them have 2 punch at the bottom. So, even number of all of them. All right, here we go, front side of Arcade here, in all his glory. All right, so 2 players, 6 health, down to 4 because we started with Murder World. His special rules are a hero entering a location with a face-down threat turns it face-up. If multiple heroes enter at the same time, the entering hero is the active one, or heroes choose if the active one is not present. So if like multiple, you move someone else, or multiple other people. We don't have any of that, so we don't got to worry about that. A face-down threat cannot be cleared in any way. When a hero is KO'd, Arcane doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, place 1 crisis token on his dashboard. So his BAM is each hero takes 1 damage for each crisis token they have, then discard all their crisis tokens. Turn all threat cards in play face down, discarding any action tokens on them. So every time he BAMs, he flips the stuff back over. So we really don't want to leave any of it not completed in one go. The overflow is if 1 or more civilians or thug tokens can't be added to a location, 1 hero takes 2 crisis tokens the heroes choose. So again, crisis tokens, and then the crisis tokens equal damage when he BAMs. So not great. The villainous plot is the heroes lose if Arcade has 4 crisis tokens on his dashboard. So again, he gets a crisis token whenever he knocks us out. Every time he knocks us out, one of us out, he gets a crisis token. Okay? So, we don't want that to happen as much as possible. Alright. So you're playing Nick Fury, I'm playing Iceman. I have drawn Cryokinesis, which is attach a stun token to a village or henchman in your location. Next villain turn, their BAM is canceled and the token is discarded. It has a star on the bottom. I have Organic Ice Body. You cannot take any damage until the beginning of your next turn. It has a move and star on the bottom. I have a double punch, and then I don't draw another card. Leave it just like that. Alright, what did you get, kiddo?
I got W. Wiles, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. S-H-I-E-L-D.
Yep.
A hero of your choice immediately performs 2 punches in the plus wild at the bottom. And then I have a move stun.
Okay. That's good. Alright. Well, that's it. That's all the stuff. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. First up, Arcade, as usual, right? Here we go. Alright, so he is going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to do a BAM. Each hero takes 1 damage for each crisis token they have, then discard all crisis tokens. Turn all threat cards, play face down, discard any action tokens from them. Okay? We don't have any of that. We just started, right? Quick rebuild. Place the top card of the threat deck in the first location clockwise with no threats, starting with Arcade's location. So we're going to take this top card of the threat deck, and starting with his location, right, going clockwise, that's the next one that doesn't have a threat. And then he's going to put 2 civilians on his location. He's going to put 1 civilian on each adjacent location. And overflows are not great. All right. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? You got some good cards. I mean, I got some decent stuff. Why don't you go first?
I just noticed I have a
Yep. All right, you go first. So you draw a card. Oh, another director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
hero of your choice immediately performs 2 stars.
2 stars. So you got one that does 2 punches, one that does 2 stars. Okay. And then each of those has a wild at the bottom. So yeah, those are solid cards. You have a lot of really good cards. Okay. Well, what do you want to do to start? The move star. Yeah, that seems good. Well, hang on. You don't get to necessarily do that. Some of these things make you end your turn right away. Yeah. Do you want to do something else first? Do you want to maybe do a star before you move? This one is when this threat is revealed, the entering hero can no longer use moves this turn and takes 1 crisis token. So you take a crisis token, which is going to mean a potential damage. All right, well, my turn, I guess. I will draw. I drew a move star as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a move star because then that'll give you a move on your turn. I do have 2 moves and 2 stars, but I also don't want something to... I also don't want something to come grab me afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the 2 stars first, so that way I don't have to come back to this location, because I really don't want to. And I'm going to move over here to where he is. Arcade is. And then we reveal this threat. When this threat is revealed, the entering hero immediately ends their turn. Well, good thing I didn't have anything to do there. Okay, your turn, kiddo.
I draw, and I get another Director of Shield. This time, it's moves.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you have all your Director of Shield cards. Okay. You have a move star for me. Oh, man, that's all good. All of that stuff is super good.
Let's do a shield. Do the red shield, the 2 moves.
Do you want to... If you do... I just want to throw this out there, because you got the 2 moves that anybody can do, but you also have a move from me already. So one of the other ones, you could use your wild and the move to clear that out without... So like one of the other ones could actually help me do something over here. Like if you did the 2 star ones, I could rescue some more civilians and help not overflow potentially. Does that make sense?
Let's do the volleyball.
Alright, so that one is... You have a move, a star, a wild, and then a hero of your choice immediately performs a double star. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm trying to look, do I want to... I probably just want to clear civilians, right? Like... Because we don't want to overflow.
Yeah.
If we can avoid it. So let's do that. And then so you do a star to rescue the civilian, then you do the wild and move to clear the threat.
You may
Draw cards until you have 3 in your hand.
Okay.
Good, but don't need it yet. Yet to be in the keyword, right? Alright. Well, there's Arcade. Let's see what Arcade does next. Alright. This one is 2. Moves 2. 1, 2. Does a bam. You do have 1 crisis token, so you are going to have to discard 1 of your cards to the bottom of your deck.
They're all so good.
I know, they're all so good. Oh man, that is tough. Oh, you do the punch director? Well, yeah, he's putting civilians out. Yeah, probably the punch director shield. I don't know. That's a tough call. So then you get to get rid of your crisis token. Because you just take 1 damage for each crisis token. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Now I understand how this is bad. Because then you turn all threat cards and play face down. You only flip this up when you move into it.
Oh my goodness, you should use the star.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have gotten rid of the threat. Oh, man. That is interesting. That is really interesting. Okay, well. Here we go. Now he's going to do defensive protocols until the start of the next villain turn. Arcade can't be damaged if there are any civilians or thugs in his location. And then he's going to add 2 civilians to his location. And then he's going to add a civilian to each adjacent location. Wow, that is interesting. Now I can't clear that threat. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. Well, here we go, I guess. So that's the end of that. I will draw. I have a wild from you. I drew a cryokinesis. Attached a stun token to a villain or henchman in your location. Next villain turn, their BAM is canceled and the token is discarded. Well, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. I don't really want to use either of those yet, so I'm gonna do a double punch and see what happens. I'm gonna spend your wild to move over here and maybe get lucky and maybe waste a punch. Let's see. Oh, it is one. When this threat is revealed, the entering hero takes 2 crisis tokens. That's not fun. I have 2 crisis tokens, but it is a double punch on the bottom. So the good news is I get to clear that threat, because I'll just do both of those punches to clear that threat out, because I think clearing the threats, you don't want to leave them face up, otherwise other stuff happens. So yeah, well, the end of your turn, on this location you can discard a card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to swap a card from your hand with one from the storyline. That's nice, but I don't have any that I want to do that with right now. So, there's that. Back to your turn. And there's double punches out there. Interesting.
I draw a move.
Well, that's not bad.
Not bad, but not good.
I mean, depending on what's over there. Single move's not terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, or you could do a double wild. Gonna play a single move. You got double punches for me, so I mean, like, worst case scenario, I guess you waste one, but let's see what that threat is. Oh, it's another double punch. Sweet. When this threat is revealed, the entering hero takes as many crisis tokens as the number of thugs in this location. Uh-oh. 1.
Darn it!
You take a threat token.
So good at getting threat token.
Well, do you want to just spend my double punches and clear that out?
Yeah.
I mean, that seems good. Then we're really close on the threats.
What is it? You may give 1 star token. You may
Gain the star
gain-
token.
I can't read.
That's nice. Star token, good is good. Alright. I will draw. I drew a star. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play. Oh, sorry. I drew a star. I'm gonna play one of my cryokinesis. So I get to move. Well, I guess before I move, I'll do a star, just in case. And then I will move and hope I don't end my turn randomly. Oh, when this threat is revealed, the entering hero takes as many crisis tokens as the number of civilians in this location.
Oh, horrible. You
Uh,
would die.
Yep, that's 5. That's 5 crisis
you would
tokens that I
die.
have. Luckily, I have cryokinesis, which I get to attach a stun token to a villain or henchman in my location. The next villain turn, their BAM is canceled and this token is discarded.
Yeah.
So he will not do his BAM. Wow. Yikes. That is rough. Okay. Well, I will throw this. Out here. Because it is Arcade's turn. Let's see what he does. He moves 1. Boop. He does quick ruling. Place the top card of the threat deck in the first location clockwise with no threat starting with his location. So, you first location clockwise from him is this one right here. Oh, I don't reveal that. Sorry. Throw it face down there. Then he adds 2 thugs to his location, which that's an overflow. If one or more thug tokens can't be added to a location, one hero takes 2 crisis tokens. I'll take them.
Why do you do that?
Because if I die, I'm going to die anyway. I'm going to take all the damage. Might as well just pile it on. And then he's going to add a thug to each adjacent location, which is another overflow. So I'm going to go ahead and take 2 more crisis tokens. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 crisis tokens. That's so many crisis tokens. Yikes. Well, good thing you didn't BAM. Alright. There's that. It is back to your turn. You have a star from me. What do you draw there?
It's a single star.
A single star. Okay, well, I mean, there are worse things. I mean, if you play your single star, we could get it so we can start damaging them next turn. Because you could clear out the civilians, and then I have a bunch of stars in my hand. I can clear out the last threat.
Ooh.
Yeah, me too. Let's do it.
I play my token and my card. They both
No,
have...
no. You don't even need to play a token. You just play your single star, because you got a star from me left over, and then a star from you.
So...
You rescue those 2 civilians.
Yes.
Yep, so we pushed him over. So he'll go after every 2 turns, which is not great, but, you know.
But we can damage him.
Yeah. So I will follow your turn up then, which, with drawing my card first, I get a move and a punch. And I'm going to go ahead and play my organic ice body. It makes it so I cannot take any damage until the beginning of my next turn. So I'm going to prevent all of that damage that he's about to do. I will do the 2 stars to clear out the threat that I'm on, which makes it so we can damage him. And then You know what? I am not going to spend my move, I don't think. Oh, man. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I'm gonna not spend my move. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna end my turn because then I may move to any location. I'm gonna move over to this location because we already know that this one, when we reveal it, which I reveal it when I move there, is when this threat is revealed, the entering hero immediately ends their turn. So that way I don't have to. I don't know that it really matters because it get flipped over anyway, but I guess it spreads us out. So we are going to go into Arcade's turn now. So Arcade's turn. Oh boy, I should have stayed where I was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he's going to do his bam. So each of us has to take a damage.
Good.
You probably keep double wilds at this point. Oh, we forgot to give you another star token at the end of your turn, so we'll give that. Right, yeah, double wilds just seems, it's just consistently better right now.
Oh.
And then, so you lose your crisis token. So I take 1 damage for each crisis token I have, so I'm going to take 9 damage, but I cannot take any damage till the beginning of my next turn. So I don't take any damage. Then discard all crisis tokens.
Oh, sweet. So you don't have to die.
Yep. At least I think that's how it works.
Comment below.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe because I cannot take damage, I wouldn't. But I think it's separate because it says each hero takes 1 damage for each crisis token they have. Period. So I take 9 damage, but I can't take damage. So then there's a separate sentence that says, then discard all their crisis tokens. So I think I do get rid of all the crisis tokens by going into ice form. The bad news is we flip all these face down, so that one's still there. It's a lose a turn 1, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that one. But the good news is, well, I guess bad news is he puts 2 thugs in his location, which is another overflow, and then he puts thugs in each of those locations. I'll go ahead and take the 2 crisis tokens again, because I mean, we don't want you to die. Yeah, we don't want you to die. Then it's your turn. You draw a card. And you have a move star from me, from my organic ice body. He only has 4 health, so
I'm gonna do
do double star. Yeah, I mean that seems good. Or sorry, double wilds, not double. I'm looking at your double star tokens there. So you have a move star from me, and then you have double wilds.
I move.
Move to him.
And I star.
Yep, and you star. Yep, he can be damaged, so hit him twice.
For 2.
Hit him for 2, nice. And then you can move to any location by ending your turn there. So would you like to move somewhere?
I don't want to move over here.
Do it, yeah. Move to that location, flip this up. When this threat is revealed, the entering hero can no longer use move this turn and takes a crisis token. Oh, well, you took a crisis token. You might die anyway. Wah wah. Oh yeah, and it's double moves. Oh no, your turn ends when you do flip that one up, so your double star tokens wouldn't have helped you there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you there. But okay. Let's see if I can do something here. I draw. Oh, organic ice body again. I could get there. Oh, I could do it. Right? Yeah. I don't need any of this. I'll just play a move punch, right? Because right, this should be it, right? Because then I move once from me, I wild once from you, and I have a punch and a wild. Knocked him out. Wow.
Oh, we didn't overkill him.
No, I'm okay with him just being dead. Honestly, he is so weird. He is a very interesting villain. Wow. All right.
Didn't overkill him by 9.
Oh my gosh, no. Right, well, there we have it. Yeah, arcade. Very interesting. Definitely plays different than a lot of the other villains. That one was. If I didn't have Iceman is very good against arcade, because he has essentially 4 ways of stopping the BAM from doing something to Iceman or everybody. Like the cryokinesis is really good, being able to cancel the BAM. So I think there are other characters. I want to say like is it Pixie maybe? I want to say like Pixie, which who we haven't played also has. Not it's not called cryokinesis. It's called something else, but it does the same thing. It like cancels BAMs on the villain. So that's a good one. Nick Fury is definitely good because if you get something like the threat that I had of it that makes you stop your turn, Nick Fury can just force someone else to clear it. Right, like not on their turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, very interesting. Arcade is very interesting. Nick Fury, man, I like him though. He's got some cool abilities, for sure. Those Director of Shield abilities are nice. The double punch, double star, double Y, or double move. Um, and he can make anybody do that, including himself, which is really nice. And it still has a wild on the bottom. So yeah, those are really quite strong. I like those a lot. Well, I hope everyone had a nice time with us. That was a fun and interesting game for sure. At least I thought it was. So I think we'll be back next week with another one. We're starting to get there, and some of the things that we're going to be fighting against are going to be challenging. We have the Sentinels that we got to pull out at some point. We still have like the Sinister Six and Green Goblin and Thanos and the Phoenix Five. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff to go through. Lot of cool villains to fight, and honestly, I think still a lot of heroes to play and go through. So I hope everyone had a nice time with us this evening. As always, I'm Paul, and we will see you all next time.